Good afternoon, family. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. We gotta talk about this. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. The one and only underrated one. Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen. I'm chef of information, the grinder. So, go wait for some more people to come in. So, get things going. All right. I hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah, come on in. And I'll post two stories, one about Trump and one about Oscar De La Hoya. I will talk about that in a few, but I want y'all to check those out. All right. So we're gonna wait for some more people to come in. Hold on, fam. Let me mute this. Testing 1, 2, 3. Wait for some more people to come in. But we have to deal with this. We had to. There's quite a few double standards throughout the years. So definitely have to talk about it. Glad everybody doing all right. Get this out the way. Wait for some more people to come in. Let's see. Well, we're gonna dig into this. This social Island Crooks. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. I put two stories in the description bar, one about Trump and one about former Hall of Fame boxer / promoter Oscar De La Hoya. Those stories is in the description box. We don't talk about. Yeah, we gotta dig into this. Lee's Browns Jr. Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. We're gonna talk about this. Needs to be talked about. It's a reminder, but we gotta talk about. But I want quite a few people to get come in. Talk about this. If y'all can hear me, press 1, please. If y'all can hear me, press 1. All right. Yeah, I talk about this. Scenes with anybody else, that's happened. It could be in sports, it could be social media, it could be entertainment. They want to turn their heads. But when it come to us, they want to rag on us. We're going to talk about this today. I put Lee's Brown Jr. I put 2 stories in the description box that you're not going to see those stories hardly throughout the media. Just letting you know now. I have to dig in for that. Really digging for that. Other story that I was going to try to dig in for that, but I explained that in a few. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I Thank you. First start to I Claim Power. Alan Crooks. Yeah, Lee's Brown Shoe. You need to check out my last live that I did about the late great Adam Clean Power. The speeches is what's in your hands. It's powerful. I did a video. I mean, I did a lot about that. That how it applies to the as people. You need to check that out. Thank you. I appreciate it, Alan Crooks. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we wait for some more people to come in. Wait for some more people to come in so we can get this started. I'm glad your brother's doing all right. Usually I'll be seeing sisters be coming in the chat first. But now it's brothers. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. We're going to get this cracking. But we're going to get this cracking. Wait for some more people to come in. Yeah, we're going to talk about this U.S.A. media and the rest of the media around the world. Yeah, we got to talk about it. Definitely got to talk about it because we got to re-educate ourselves about what's going on. We have to. Again, waiting for some more people to come in. I don't want to start and then I have to stop. Nah, I don't want to do that. So go wait for some more people to come in. But I'm glad your brother's doing all right. Leonis Brown, he should be a different chapter. He'd be at the ISIS. Says on one channel. Number one, that's the name of my channel. He be's in there. So y'all can check out Alan Crooks. He be everywhere. There are some people in social media, especially on YouTube. It is fighting for our people. It is fighting for the rights of our people. Are fighting and stand up against the suppressed system. So there are some brothers and sisters doing it in ISIS. ISIS, she's one of those. So and others, everything. So I have to throw myself in there too. So, but you know, yeah, he did, sure did. George, yeah, Eric Clay Powell, he did mention George Washington. See, that's what I'm saying, Joe. I be digging deep. That's what I'm saying. Adam Clay Powell's one of my heroes, man. One of my main heroes. What? Yeah. You know, everybody thought that he was originally from New York. Most of his life was in New York, but you know, but yeah. And he was one of the few men that identify Black pride of his age too. The other ones that, you know, was in the age, they didn't identify with it, you know. So we'll wait for some more people to come in. I'll probably start by another, excuse me, give and take maybe another 2 or 3 more minutes. But hey, Janice So Love, thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. Hope you come back. Got a good one. Got a good one for the family. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Waiting for some more people to come in. Hold on, family. Gotta do some hold. I'll be right back. Here you go. Okay. Waiting for some more people to come. All the ones who came in, I posted two stories in the description box. One is about Donald Trump. Also, another one is about former Hall of Fame boxer / he's a promoter now, Oscar De La Hoya. He into some mess right now, but the media do not want to talk about. Same thing as Orange Crush 45. I'm talking about Orange President Trump. We'll talk about that too. So I want to thank y'all so much for showing up. Well, let me get this going. Let me reintroduce myself. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, The Underrated One, The Grinder, Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen, chef of information. Respect my existence. Matter of fact, I ain't put that in right now. Also, oh man, I forgot to put the other hashtags too, but I'll do it next time, no problem. They put that in family. Before we continue, all fam trying to check out some. I'm coming. I'll be right back, fam. Hold on, stay right there. I'll be right back. I'm coming. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, family. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one. We're going to get it started right now. People come in, you know, like I said, I post two um stories in the description. One about President Trump and one about former Hall of Fame boxer Oscar De La Hoya slash promote. He's a promoter now, and very disturbing story. So much to do. Now, why I picked this is because there's a lot of stories that's happened throughout social media that needs to be talked about, but these reporters and other blogs do not want to bring it up, and it's been going even when the blogs first before that, they never want to bring those stories out. So, but we want to talk about the hit the the USA and the rest of the media throughout the world, how racist and hypocrisy they really is. And so the first story that I post about is about President Trump, and he was talking about how he wanted to take over the oil in the Middle East. And but how he doing it, it's not really correct to so to say. And he using like other allies that was that was with the USA. He he cutting them off. Excuse me, he's cutting them off, and so he bring other allies that USA has been against to form with him, like Russia. You got North Korea and other ones. So, and that could be a violation of national security, especially in the trade, especially dealing with trades globally. So, I want you to read a story about and how this now of this story and how conservative news is not want to cover that, but they want to cover other things about the Democrats and stuff. Listen, I don't have a dog in either one of them because either one of the parties have never did anything for us as people. I'm just stating that the hypocrisy of this media. Now, do some call it what it is? Yes, but majority of it they don't, and we got to say that. And so, um, yeah, all across we on talk about this now. So just work with me here. And so then it was another story. It was a story about anybody that follow boxing, they know what I'm talking about that Oscar De La Hoya. He got caught up messing with these young girls. Now he got caught up now um alleged sexual battery, and that's not excuse me, it's not the first one he got caught up in. So you find out that the the broader community, I'm talking mainstream media, do not want to bring those out. They don't want they're trying to protect them. But when it comes to us, they want those out. Just like while trying to bring up Kovalev. Now Kovalev, they said, who's Kovalev? Kovalev is a boxer. He the one now people realize Andre Ward, he's retired for the lightweight division. He went up and took Kovalev's titles, undisputed light heavyweight titles. He was the one beat Kovalev twice. So Kovalev got caught up of assaulting a woman and plus assaulting her dog. I try to pull that up, but I'm gonna tell you how the media do it though. When I try to pull his name up, the first thing come up, our brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Adrian Broner. And every time I try to bring that up, Shadow 179. What's up? Peace to you, brother. I'm glad you came. Thank you so much. Then when I'm trying to bring that up, it puts a step gradually on the sexual chart. Come on, I'm not looking for that. So it goes to show how this media, you'll have it like maybe you're trying to pull it up. If one of us name popped up. So we have to um keep an eye on that too. Even like we find out these police shootings that happen for a very long. People go, oh, it just happened. No, it's happened. It's going on for a very long time, even long before I came in the world. Even good for y'all too. And you see how the media sweep down in the rug. Even like with charges of the president has done. You see how certain media sweep under the rug. So what we talking about, what we saying, what I'm saying is this: that as you already know, they are of many times it's a very disrespect of our people. And every little thing like the last thing we do, they want to put us out there. They want to put us in front street. But when he's had these police brutalities, when we talk about missing of young black girls, not been talked about, or of women that assault little boys, you don't hear that, and there's documents on it too. What I'm just talking about. Also, when we hear about some of our people being alleged doing things, kind of find that's not true. Mainstream media is not going to talk about that. So yeah, right. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Thanks for letting me shout away. Then Conor McGregor, the same one fought Mayweather. He got caught up a few um, assault charges, and that's the one I just talked about. The Kovalev too. Those not these men I'm talking about. That's not the first ones they got caught up in, but mainstream media around the world. Well, we're gonna concentrate a little bit on USA media. They don't want to talk about it, and they giving them a pass, getting them a pass, getting them a pass. Then when Earl Spence got in the crash, thank God he has to one be on that fight or something. But anyway, he got in the car crash and he made it good. Now they say he might be charged with DUI. Now all of a sudden y'all going after him. I'm talking to media now. Yeah, they've been doing that for a very long time, right? Now all of a sudden y'all want to go after him with DUI, but y'all don't want to go after Kovalev. Y'all don't want to go after Conor McGregor. And see, this selective, what Shadow was talking about, it is deliberate. It is deliberate. So when we got to understand that too. It's really deliberate. Then you got um some people that don't look like us caused it anyway. They turn their heads. You even got some that call the cops on us for nothing, that we cannot stay at a certain place. They don't want to cover that. And listen, I'm talking about stuff that I'm talking about. It's in mainstream. You even got some countries that take over Africa. I'm trying to make it their own. The media don't want to talk about that. You have to really dig in deep. But they always want to talk about us as people. What we do. And I'm not saying we don't do wrong, we do. All that we just saying to be fair. And we have to understand right now the media has never been fair. So that's why I always say that we gotta create our own. We take care of our own because they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do it. You even got white women now. If you think they think you look at them wrong, they call the cops on you. I guarantee you they're just media. But they don't want to know about the truth. That's what I'm saying, that we have to be real careful where we go at. We as I always say, we gotta travel in groups. That's when I go to the store. I ain't giving the subject. That's when I go to the store. I make sure that store is crowded. If it's empty, I'm not going to the store. I can tell you one time, sometimes I go to 7-Eleven, right? Shopping, get some food. Now all of a sudden I see this person, what are you here for? If you know me, but I'm just trying to make a point, but this media, get back to the point in media. We have to be more educated on how they do things. And we have to say they're not going to be fair. They're not going to be, they're not. No. And we have to understand that. And they even can have documents that they know that they're wrong, but they don't want to mention it. See, I think we got so much media companies that basically is we're not in these boardrooms. We're not being the decision makers. We just there for pawn. We pawns, and they just using us. And we have to understand that too. Just as the secretary or chief, something like that, that lied on that Miami, the sister that she in Congress lied on her. And he said some racial overtone about her. You see what the media did. The media has not challenged her on that. Even all the stuff that really is going on in this media, especially I'm talking about politics now, they has not challenged Orange Crush 45 and his administration. Now there are some has left and they talking good. And respect to you, Gab Talk Media. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. So we have to understand that when I said that we got to create our own, we have to create our own. We cannot rely on just mainstream media and throughout the world, because they're not gonna be on our side. They're not gonna come with the correct stories that they should. And us as a people, we have to dig in more about stories that's happened to us in the community. Just cannot rely on what they said, because what they're gonna put out to demonize us. And we have to understand on all levels of life. It's not just the underrated one talking about, oh yeah, the ones who just came in to chat. I appreciate that. Hit the like button, please. I'll post two stories in the description box. One deals with Trump, and in the boxing world, former Hall of Fame boxer / promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. He got caught again of sexual battery. That's not the first time. And want y'all check it out. It's the hypocrisy, and trust and believe the two stories that I'm bringing out. It's not a lot of people in the media have that. And one about Trump, the other side of the media is not going to bring it up. So, we were going to talk about dig into that about this media, and we have to understand they have a vicious cycle to terminate of us as a people. I talk about our character, and we have to learn to protect. We have to protect that more. And the ones who work in the media too, that looks like us. They have to understand they have an obligation to serve our community. And then when they don't serve our community, they not rock with us. Don't watch them. Don't give them the satisfaction. Because what they fail to understand, you serving us. We ain't serving you. And so a lot of them know what's going on, but you know, they keep their mouths shut. And then because they know they want that good old dollar. Every dollar you get is good. And so we have to really talk about this more, because there's quite a few things really going to happen in sports, especially the sports entertainment. Even they lie on some of our people that worth millions of dollars. Yeah, in the finance world, they lied on us. The top 10 in America who got most money, they don't mention Oprah Winfrey, that Michael Jordan, that he just built a I think a clinic. Think they serve for the less fortunate. Despite I don't respect Michael Jordan, but that's a good thing he do. But you don't hear that. You don't hear that. So you don't hear that on social media. It's a plan. You know, there are some of us as people that been in sports entertainment. They play ball, so they're not gonna say nothing, but they get them a pass. And we gotta keep our eye on that too. Hold on, fam. I'm back from sorry. Take care, son. But we have to talk about things like that. We have to, and then at the same time, through our social media too, but through our, especially YouTube, that we down more now. We had to really check our stories that we want to promote, that we want to post. Second, third, fourth, whatever it is. And we have to be real careful that this media is like a non-friend. They not. I hear stories through our social media, especially YouTube. Oh, man did this. Oh, women did that in our community. Kind of find out, check it out. It's not even true. It's not even true. So I'm saying I urge people, especially content creators, like a beloved. How you feel, sweetie? Thanks for coming, baby. Thanks for coming. But we have to really check the stories that we put out, and even the ones who's not. That's not content creators. You gotta be careful too. because at times they be lying. Like there was one story, right? Last year, they were saying that this young man shot an officer, and he was running, and so the officer was afraid for his life. Kind of find he shot him up for nothing. Somewhere in the Midwest, maybe something like that. Shot him up for nothing. So that's what I'm saying. That this media, if we go listen to this media could confuse us, could trick us, whatever they want. On the ones who came in, I want y'all to, whoever I finish, I post uh, I post two stories, one about President Trump and one about former Hall of Fame boxer slash um, promoter Oscar De La Hoya. He got caught with another assault battery. And that is crazy. Thank you. And like I said, when I put those stories, I'll let you know that how this media is double standard. Now, the stories that I can tell you right now, it's not throughout social media. It's not throughout mainstream media. It's not. I had to scramble and pull those up. And so, now again about the story about Kovalev boxer. He's a boxer originally from, I believe, Russia. Called assault battery. You don't want to talk about it. I give you a case in point. What about these? Oh my God, that's what I forgot. There's a woman, pedophile. I forgot to post that. There's a woman pedophile. She got caught with a young boy, and she cried. And I forgot which media did I send that for, so don't quote me, but I seen it. And I was going through the stories on my laptop, and I seen it. I said, wow. So I'm not gonna be here that long, but these are the stories that they don't want to mention. Just like the brother got shot in his own apartment. Now people say, "Oh, that was out there." No, it wasn't. Still not really out there. And now the young lady got shot on place. Now I know some of us in the media, we the one turn that around, but it wasn't for us to bring that in. You know, they wasn't gonna talk about it. So at times we gotta be on top of our own stories. We have to. And countless of stories. Even there's actually brothers got locked up for nothing. And sometimes the media has a story from the beginning and they know it was a lie, but they would not put it out there. They don't put a story, and won't put a story like that. They want to put our stories that we hurt something, we hurt each other in every way. And sometimes they are the judge, jury. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm stating facts. That's why we have, when it comes to our story, we have to Go check. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. I'm back, fam. I'm back. Everything all right? Yeah, be on the judge and jury. If y'all can hear me, press one, please. If y'all can hear me, press one, please. If y'all can hear me, press one. And even when they put the stories out there, right? That we see like, in our own eyes, they want to put they twisted on it. They lie twist on it. You notice that too. And some of the people that work in the media, they have to play, oh, that's not really it. Stuff. Oh, so visual don't lie, right? Pictures never lie, right? Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, brothers. The underrated one is not. The underrated one is not making this up. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We see we see how the police have brutalized our young people. One's always trying to go after my gun. Must lie. Come on. We can't even have we can't even picnic among each other. Get called. Oh, they threatened me. Okay. Yeah. And you see how the media trying to spell on it? Like maybe it's stuff. Maybe why? See, the media got their own twisted tactics. Don't they do? They supposed to really check the story. So that means of the art of, when they check our story, they don't do that. They don't do that at all. But they're supposed to go to school. That's all I'm saying. So it's very important that throughout social media and this media, we got to study their ways too. Because sometimes we get tricked by their ways too. We have to pay attention to that too. You know, that's what when I say we gotta tell our own story, we gotta tell our own stories. We cannot rely on them. And see, that's how they make money off us too. And some of us do not make it better either. Sometimes we commit these crimes too. We don't. They don't we make it worse for each other too. But I know there are some. I know there are I know in the media, I know what they do. We could do certain things so minor, and they blow it up. You notice that too, right? They always want to blow it up, put it on Front Street. But like the two stories I'm talking about, I'd be in the corner somewhere. You gotta have a microscope. Be like, where is it at? That's how they do it. That's how they do it. And the media are racist. And they are double standard. They are classist. Everything I name, that's what they are. You even got some white women, and you blame some of these black men to assault Barry. Oh, he assaulted me. Come to find out that never happened. But these black men, their image is damaged. So you know they can't get another job. Right, leads right, and that's what we gotta understand it. But who's gonna hire them now? Or it goes either way too. Who's gonna hire them now? But why this white one, right? She gets drunk. She can say what he want. And then when they tired of her, they get it away. But yeah, yeah, facts. So then then you got the white man, right? Now there is a story. I know you heard about it. I should have posted that one too, but it's on that end with this white man that gave the disease of young black girls. Some of them are women now, over 600 and counting. Biggest name Jason Pope. Now, story like that supposed to be like national. That somebody called that terrorist. Yeah, domestic terrorist. Yeah, I agree with that. But you don't hear that story, right? Why that story is not on Front Street? Because you know why? Because they don't want to. They don't want to. They refuse to do it. And we have to understand their mindset too. Yeah, we gotta control our own area. But how many is willing to do that? You're absolutely right about that. No, we got some. He's right about that. But how many is willing to control that now? Hey, Eunice, how you doing? How you doing, Eunice? How you doing? Glad you be here. Glad you here. But how many is willing to control that? Even the continual attacks of this social media. I mean, of this media. Not that many. Not that many. It's the sad thing about it. So that's why we got to be our own media. We got to do our own network of our own selves. Oh, I forgot to put this down. Sorry. So, you got here. Denise, I post 2 stories that I know they're not gonna show throughout mainstream media. You know, want you to check that out. And again, they're not gonna put these out throughout media. So check those out, please. And But then you got the little kids. I forgot I was talking little kids. I brought it up a few minutes ago. Then you got to talk about the little kids being harassed by grown people that don't look like us. Yeah, our kids be harassed by, you know, grown men and grown women. And some of them had got it documented too. They don't want to talk about that either. Look at Marv Albert, right? I get kids. Now anybody that knows sports and Marv Albert, he's a legend. Like, um, throughout around the country, but he's a legend in New York. Marv Albert. He got caught wearing pantyhose. He was dressing up pantyhose. He was a he was an old fun boy. He liked pantyhose. He Chantel #9, um, fun man boy. And look what happened. Disappeared about maybe 2.5, 3 years. Got back the job. And we gotta understand too that this media, when they know that they ones that they respect, they're not gonna push it. They're gonna push it just a half an inch, but a whole inch, yeah, inch more they're not gonna do. We have to understand. Yeah, that's trial and cook special. So, so, and I'm thinking about one day in the near future. I'm thinking about I don't know. I'm gonna make this part 1, but if I'm gonna make a part 1, the other one's gonna be part 2, and I'm gonna have we're trying to get some people to join the panel, and I'm trying to get the ones who work in the media too. How they've been treated too. It's very important. You know, yeah, you're right about that, but we gotta add in the white media. They got help of other nationalities too. So you're right about that, leaders, Leonis. But we gotta throw the other ones too. We have to, you know. And also, we have to understand too. We gotta stop letting this media pay for our movements. We gotta stop that because not work because they interest is not the same. Our interest is not the same as theirs. Theirs is trying to neutralize our narrative, not to build it up. And that's a lot, and that's what the media is doing too. They are neutralizing us as a people in all shapes and forms of narrative too. So we have to understand that too. I agree. I'm glad you agree on that because that's the part that we don't like to talk about too. We got to stop doing that too. They put a black face doesn't mean they with us. It's a trick. It's one of the tricks they do. Talk hip and everything. Or nah, you won't. I mean, you on this side. I can't mess with you. And I'm hoping that after this, wherever this stream ends, that we talk more about it because we have to. Because we getting had, like the late great Malcolm X said, we getting bamboozled, hoodwinked. Boxing Source was good. Thanks for coming. Shout out to you, Boxing Source. I appreciate that. Appreciate coming. Come back. I'm glad Boxing Source you here. And then we could talk about boxing too. As a matter of fact, I was talking about boxing earlier, but you here. Um, by Cobra, Cobra be calling a lot of stuff. This media, like that. But when it comes to us as, the black fighter and us in the media supporting that, so we have to understand what angles they come from too. Yeah, yeah, you see it clear. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of us don't. A lot of us other people, we don't want to see it clear. Yeah, yeah. I was talking about you. Right, boxing source. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Exactly, Queen. Hold on, fam. I gotta take this quick call. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, family. I had to take that call. That very, very important. So far, so good. But get back. I am so sorry. Appreciate that. Let me read this before I continue. Say yeah. Okay. Welcome back. Beloved. I believe you. I believe people believe what the media says. Yeah, like it to television. Yeah, television. Yeah, yes, yeah. That is so true. And I did I did a series, The Square, parts 1, 2, and 3. I want you to go look it up, find it, and see it and everything. It's very, very, very important to see that. They call it The Square. So, what really is we got our work cut out. There's a lot of strikes against us when we come up this mainstream media globally. And I hope that other brothers around the world, I hope they see this. And I know there are some that have the same mindset as we are, in the chat, and also some people outside. So I'm not worried about that. But we always are on an uphill climb. And the media always gonna try to. And we have to understand we gotta keep on pushing. And the ones who tell a story, they gotta understand that there's an obligation to tell the truth. Now it's easy to always tell the truth once we do it wrong and everything. Yeah, it's all well good. But let us tell us that. Let us put our perspective on it in our community. But what's good, there's greatness in our community that we are, in our people that we are doing. But they're not gonna cover that. See, they are waiting for our downfall, and some of us is falling for it. Like let me see. Um, the media is neutralizing us. However, we are neutralizing ourselves by allowing them to do it. So, like Eunice was saying, the beautiful one, yeah, the beautiful. She had absolutely right. We are neutralizing ourselves, and we got to stop doing it. And sometimes we neutralize ourselves because we don't understand the machine of this media, of the media have to. We got to understand that too. So, got our work cut out for us, but I just want to touch that on that and to understand that this media is it's racist, and they double standard, and they do not like us to succeed in every matter of life, and we have to understand that. Now, there's some reporters or commentators that's willing. There's just a few, but that's a very small percentage. Like I said, I post 2 stories. One about our Crush 45, that's President Trump, that highly know that the conservative media do not want to talk about. And conservative media is very big, family. Don't sleep on it. They got power, trust me, but they ain't even want to touch this. And former, like I said, former, he was Hall of Fame fighter, Oscar De La Hoya / he's a promoter now. He got caught up in another sexual barrier. So, and the ones I'm talking about, it's not people. not really get caught up. But whoever's our people, they want to say it. And so I want y'all to look those stories up and let it be known that it does pertain to us about the oil and everything, why the price is going up and everything. I want you to look at that story about Crush 45. It's President Trump. So we have to understand. We have to understand too. So let me see. I also want y'all to check out the live that I did about the speech. What's in Your Hands by the late great Adam Clay Powell. Dark Truth. What's good? Thank you. Thank you. But I want you to check out. Should I let me put this down again? Dang, that's not okay. They said, what that stands for? LGBT, that stands for Lions Den Boxing. Also, basketball community. That's what it stands for. That's what it stands for. You know, so salute to you, Dark Truth. Thanks for coming. Peace to you. Very much appreciated. And I'm just saying that on the LGBT, we do talk about hypocrisy in sport, in boxing, especially in boxing, but other sports too. We do that. And it's a lot, I'm telling you. Even, I'm going to tell you, and I'm glad Dark Truth, and you see, hold on, because I want to bring the Dark Truth, Shadow Wind, and Boxing Source in. I want to bring you in. And even people into that, there are certain blog media want to name the 10 best boxers of all time. Sierra Ultra, thank you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming. Hope you come back. And Dr. If you can hear me, press 1, please. For John Bonner Mama, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming. They did a list of top 20 or top 10, and they have the nerve to put European guys, East European guys, over Muhammad Ali, over Sugar Ray Robinson. Thank you. Thanks for coming to me. Over these people that helped shape boxing, even over Joe Louis. Thanks for coming for John Bonner Mama. Just as people, there are certain people in entertainment media got the nerve to put certain white over our entertainers that help shaped music and arts too. If you would see the list, it boggles your mind. Even you got singers. You even got white contemporary singers. They said they better than Luther Vandross. They better than Aretha Franklin. Groups, certain white groups, and contemporary groups the other nationalities better than Glass Knights and the Pips, better than the Supremes, better than the OJs, better than Temptations. But see, a lot of us that look like us that is young, they don't even have a clue how they had the media play on it that works in the entertainment world. What's in your head? You crazy. And you know what? I wrote that down too, Alan Crooks. I wrote it down too. I'm gonna put it down too. That you be supposed to be reading my mind. What's in your hands? Yeah. So we gotta understand too. These are actually people that are making these lists up that they think that they're great and they only see like maybe 10 to 15 years. They don't go back that shape that's from the beginning. Yeah, Shadow, right. hmm Now, what's in your hands? Or see, Alan Crooks. They say, "What's in your hand?" Alan Crooks was. I was doing yesterday. I was doing Adam Clay Powell. I did it a vision. What's in your hands? When you go, I want you to go see it. And that was one of the best speeches that I ever heard. That they never put it down for the 20th century, for the 20th century. And it's short. It's like little over about I think 4 minutes and 30 some seconds. For the I believe 40 minutes and 37 seconds. Yes, sir. Exactly. Thank you. I appreciate it being your honor like that. I appreciate that. You don't know. I don't get you know, I don't get compliments like that. I appreciate that, Crooks. I appreciate that, but yeah. And you hear that, if you would hear that, I want you to go back to that line. And I posted it in the chat, and I also posted it in the description. If that don't move you, I don't know what it is. One of the great speeches there, and it's short to the point. I know all the crooks, you agree on that, because by thinking about that, you know, I'm glad you brought the point up. Like, what's in your head? Because get back to this man, great man, the late great Adam Clayton Powell. There's a man that stay on his own court. He came from the church. He transformed his values to Congress to help our people. And by the mid 60s, he was the most powerful black man in the world, in the Congress, but practically the world too. He actually helped do the media. He used the media for our people too. Also, he was pointing out the injustices. He actually helped the late great Chief of Justice, first black Chief of Justice, head of Chief of Justice, Thurgood Marshall in '67 to be elected. He was a part of that. The same Thurgood Marshall was fighting for justices for schools and stuff back in the '50s. That then he was an NCAA lawyer. That Thurgood Marshall. And Thurgood Marshall passed a lot of laws for us too. That is not being talked about. No. So we have to understand the media was on our side. But the ones who stand up against the media, they was there. And they pulled out and they showed the pictures, how we get brutalized. And even back then, they didn't want to show it. And I'm talking about 50, 60 years ago. Okay? So we have to understand what's the paradigm that we're dealing with, the method, the racist paradigm that we had dealt with for a long time. Okay? We have to understand that. And people think that, oh, look how it is. And got TV and technology got better. No, it's still the same. And we gotta stop saying the white man. We gotta bring the white women with it too. And the other women, other nationalities has pushed this message about our people for a long time too. Because for a long time, that people thinking, women that has not been in top places. That's not true. Not our women, not the black women, but women in certain parts of the media has been part of this machine. And I wish more sisters would understand and see it. That in the near future, I'm gonna do a live about that too. I know people like, why you do that? I'm gonna do a live about it too. Like the late great Diane Carroll, the beautiful actress, she passed away. I gotta do a story about her. I'm about to do a story about her soon too. She's one of my heroes too. They didn't want to put her on the TV. A single mother for a son. Daughter, see, and I want people to understand too that why the Cosby Show was so big when it came out in the early '80s. They wasn't showing really our people like that. Now you got Good Times, yeah, and Good Times was a great show. Don't get me wrong. Good Times was a great show because it showed, but the late great Esther Rowe that plays the mother of Good Times. She always fighting for that black man to be in the household. And the writers did not want that. And she had to take out his income back. But she did fought for James, John Amos to be part of that. So, what you can say about Bill Cosby, whatever you want to say, but when he put it out there, he wanted to let us know that we could dream about this too. We can have those things too. So we gotta talk. We gotta be in control of our own life. Now we have people now these black explicit movies that we had like in the late '60s going to the '70s. We had that too. Now there are some people say, oh, they did some bad things, but you could learn certain things about it. But then also we had black writers and plus black writers and producers at the same time was writing our stories. And it was like some we die, but when we die in honor. There are mostly the pictures that we stand up being a man. And then also it was actually black women were starting these pictures too. That we don't like to talk about it, but it's true. That went against the suppressed system. That women went against the suppressed system and be there for the black man too. Help the black man too. We don't like talking about it because we don't know. But I know, I see it myself. And as y'all see in the chat too. But at the time, it was still the media trying to cut us down too. So we do have examples back then that they actually pictures went against the system. And was succeed doing that. But you know they always going to say about, oh, look at this. But they also had, you know, some that went against our people was drug dealers. But there are some that now most of the drug dealers they have a message. Like the Mac, right? The Mac, right? The one who wrote the score is the late great Willie Hush. Now people say, who's Willie Hush? Willie Hush was definitely he came from Motown. I think he made his before that I wasn't sure, but I remember he made some he I think he started off Motown. I think he did he was I think he was at another record label, but I remember he was Motown. He made an LP back '69, and he came up with something, and then he scored with the score. He scored with the Mac and also Foxy Brown. So he did a score on the Mac movie, and also Foxy Brown. That's 74 in the Mac and 75 Foxy Brown. So anybody say, "Oh, what's the music come from?" The late great Willie Hush got it from me, the underrated one. I might talk about that when I come up to the music talk. So, but get back to the Mac, right? We try to understand it because I want you to people. I want you to in the chat. I want you to pay attention to this because I like what you're doing, but I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. It's this that there is a sketch in the movie The Mac when he pulled up and he was giving kids money. Make sure you give it to the family. And these kids, I want to be like you. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to strive. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a nurse. I want you to be all this. And I found that is so powerful. Back then, there are actually brothers and sisters that actually doing things just to get by. But they said, no, I don't want you to do what I got to do. I want you to strive to do this. I want you to strive to do that because we're going to need you to go against the press system. And we will need you to be in these channels. Monica Mo Justice, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming. Then Monica Mo Justice, shout out to the sister. And oh yeah, Monica Mo Justice. Before I continue, I post 2 stories that they ain't gonna show on social media. Check it out, and I want people to understand they're not gonna show it. They're not gonna show it on rest of the media. So I want you to understand that, okay? But we have to understand that they are throughout these black exploitation films. That's what they say. They are great message. Even you got Superfly in Africa. There's a brother that had problems in his country, an African country, and he called Superfly. It's in the description box, Mark. I'm sorry. The two stories. It's in the description box. Sorry about that. It's in the description box. And he had to battle against these oppressors, and he win. And then they got their nation back. There's great messages like that. So, but the media back then trying to play it, or even you got Claudine back in '74. The late great Curtis Mayfield score on that. James Earl Ray and the late great Diane Karen with all the kids. But you know what was the beautiful thing about it? They got back together, and it was this one skit. He was a garbage man, and I think she worked in a hospital. I think she had like 8 or 9 kids, and he left because he really loved her. He really loved her, but he don't know how to take care of his kids, and it hurt her because he loved those kids. The older ones he had a little problem with, but they respect him. And he's going to, I think he was leaving because he didn't want to be around it. And scrapbook boxing. I'm glad you're here. I want you to stay right there because there's something I want to clear up. Stay right there. Let me get this out the way because I want to clear this up. I want you to stay right there. Scrapbook boxing. I want you to go to go to him and drop that notifications on the brother. But get back to Claudine. It was this young boy, one of her youngest sons. He said, I don't eat that much. And I remember that all the young kids came down. The older ones, they was into themselves, but they all came downstairs and they said, I don't eat that much. What's so powerful what I seen them. Every time I think about it, it moves me. But it actually let me know that no matter what it is, we still respect you. And Diane Carroll, Claudine, she let them know no matter what, I'm with you, baby, I'm with you. And the thing about it moves me to how the family connected together. And then he finally realized the love that he sorely wanted. I'm talking about James Earl Ray now. He had it. And then at the end, it was like some people was after, her youngest son, that's Lord Hilton Jacobs. Later on, he played, a year later, Cooley High. And they was running after him. He was destroying them, tearing them. And they said, you getting arrested. Well, you have to arrest all of us. And so what? No, not Facebook, in my description box, in my channel. On my channel description box. Sorry. And they all came together. Now, bang. Glad I got through it. Now, scrapbook boxing. I was on Trill Talk earlier. And you got more about it. Now I heard about De La Hoya at it again. And he got caught another assault battery. Now, the rest of the media is not going to talk about it. But brother, I need you. Need to clear up something here. That he was beating it up. I'm not talking about his. I tried to pull the story up, but it won't let me. But that's what's really happening, scrapbook boxing. So there is a lot of hypocrisy in boxing too, and throughout sports too, And but I want y'all to look at the story that I put in the description box on this channel. And I want you to get a grasp and understand that they're not going to show these stories throughout mainstream media. Let's not get fooled, So the ones who just came in, I posted 2 stories. One about President Trump, called Orange Crush 45, and I call him the little funny boy. Oscar De La Hoya. Pantyhose boy. So, hold on. Let's say goodbye to you. Oh, let's see. She probably know more about it, but But this has been good. I'm glad that I did a minute and a half, an hour and a half. Thank you. But you gotta understand too. Also in the media too, on Scrapbook, I want you post me on this one too. Back in decades ago, when the black fighters was fighting, they was getting the gate. They supposed to get the gate. They never did. And you know what the media did? The media had lied, saying that the black fighter was greedy, but they never say there was a lot of underhanded stuff was really happening too. And also we gotta understand organized crime was entering boxing too. Always been entering boxing, but really heavy like in the 30s and the 40s, because that's when they start building up casinos, building hotels and casinos. And the media didn't want to do that. We didn't want to cover that, because you gotta understand organized crime covered everything. Even organized crime was have some of our fighters too. Like Kid Gavin, he was down with organized crime. He was getting chipped. There was some talking about the other fighter. Yeah, Golden Boy. Yeah, he golden, all right. He's no joke. But it was a lot, there was other fighters, but they ain't had nowhere to go. They was getting the fights, but they was getting jerked, you know. You know. Um, it's hold on, family. Do some. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, and even they were saying Sonny Liston, the, the late Sonny Liston was down with organized crime. Unfortunately, he died mysteriously back in 1970, and then that was not really mentioned all that. So what I'm saying is this: that trying to point out how the media wants to play themselves, wants to react a certain way that they should, but they didn't. Now, I'm sorry if anybody that passed away mysteriously, you think the media should check it out? No. When it comes to us, no. Even the late great Elijah Muhammad, he passed away mysteriously back also in 1970. No, none of that. That wasn't happening that way. We even got young black women. It's disappearing. They got the nerve to play the black man. Come to find out, no. Young black man is mysteriously being disappeared too, getting organs taken out. Even a young black woman too, and even even some grown-ups too. Where's the media about that? Yeah, yes. They say you got beat up or something like that, but that's mysterious. Sonny Liston. No, they different. They different. They different people, Monica. So, see, because people say, "How you know about these stories on the radio?" Because I read. It ain't on about read. I check things out, and the ones um, had did those stories, they check it out themselves, and they came up empty themselves. And you're not gonna hear it. You're not gonna hear it. You're not gonna hear it. What was it 49 years ago he passed? Not even Elijah Muhammad. There is even stories out here that they're actually young people was getting hold against their will for years and years and years, that even the media knew about it, but they didn't want to talk about it. So, and we got to understand the media working close together with law enforcement too. We got to understand that too. You give us this what you put this out. Mm-hmm. So we got to connect the dots, people. When you think about this media, they get help too from other agencies too. And it's not just happening just now. This been going on for a very long time. So when people talk about and even um I even did a story about, I think Monica, you was in the chat too. I think you were on the panel too. I did a story a few months ago about an NCAA, how the NCAA was passing people to get high marks at SATs that don't even supposed to take it. Remember that? And there are some actresses and actors don't look like us got caught up in the piece. They kids. There are some that was giving money away to bribe them too. That the NCAA got a lot to talk about. But you don't find that. I find that out on social media. I find that out on ESPN because ESPN was pressured. Yeah, and especially it happened like a famous actor and actress. Oh, you know they had to put that out, but they trying to put a spin on that. If I'm talking too much, let me know. I'll get off. But I'm just trying to give you what's going down. But this been going on for a long time. Yeah, yeah. I just want us to keep the eyes on it. All right. I want y'all to keep your eyes on it. Well, I'm going to get off right now. Y'all have been good. Thanks y'all so much to participate in this because y'all didn't have to. Y'all been busy. Yeah, I know y'all could have been doing your thing, but y'all took out the time and come in. I very much appreciate it. I got some stuff coming up in the near future that is going to, because I'm going to do some panels. Not as much at first, but I do some panels. So watch out for it and everything. And let's keep our eyes on the prize for our people. Let's be versatile. Let's be engaged. Let's not miss nothing. Let's help each other. You know? And I think that's very important. Oh, thank you, Alan Crooks. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everybody in here that take the time to hear what the underrated is talking about. I really appreciate that. Y'all don't know. On the real, right here, straight up. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Coming through like this. Showing love to underrated. You know, I'm just trying to bring the truth. I'm not trying to be this and that. You know, I'm gonna get you know the effects. You know, what I'm saying in their future. But I'm just trying to do what's right. Just trying to, you know, and like the late great Adam Clayton Powell says, you know you love. Thank you, appreciate that. I just try. I'm not trying to do nothing spectacular. I just want our people to engage. It goes for me too. Yep, exactly. Right there. And I got another hashtag. The late great Adam Clayton Powell said this. I'm not sure in the late 40s, early 50s. I believe this he was running for Congress when he finally won that seat. Part of the parties, he was part of the Bronx too. Was hashtag, what's in your hands? What's in your hands? That's it. That's what it comes down to, family. Are we gonna put these hands to good use? Or are we gonna give it to waste? Or are we gonna give it to this media? We'll get to this oppressed system to waste it. Again, it's your choice. Goes me too. It's your choice. Respect my existence, Black Rock. That's what it is. That's what I'm rolling with. That's what the voices, that's us as the voices ones. We rolling them with that. I know. And I agree, you know, I've thought about respect my existence in Black Rock. Now, all the hashtags that you see all the said, I thought about it too. I just gotta write it down. Okay. But peace to you, Island Crooks. Thank you so much. And yeah, when you see any hashtags in the description box, if it relates to you, you could put it in the chat, okay? Put it in the chat, okay? It's okay. Oh yeah, Lise Brown. It's I posted. It's yesterday. It's yesterday. Just go to my channel. I posted in the chat, and also I posted in the description box for that thing, and for that live. And it's moving. It's moving. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say a few days and I'm gonna go. It actually leads, well, I can't tell you. You gotta listen, but it's moving. Lise Brown. It is. Alan Crooks, he listened to it. He's like, phew. Other people, phew. But I need comments on it. People, when I be posting songs and sometimes speech, I want y'all to listen to it. I need comments, all right? And I do the others. Some of those I do others in the past too. I put songs on it, put comments on it. Come on now. Come on, do that. Do that. Yeah, yeah, Leo's. It's on there. It's 4 minutes and 37 seconds. But what's in it? What? Yeah. Gotta hear that. But that's the purpose. I did a live yesterday. What's in our hands, and how does it apply today? And again, I want to thank y'all so much. And Lil Brown, when you listen to it, put a comment on it too. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, listen to that. I'm trying to tell you, listen to that. Believe that. But on behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the underrated one, the grinder, Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen, chef in information. Respect my existence. Remember, we the Black Rock. Understand, Black Rock stands, never moves, it's forever. Black Rock, that's who we are. Let's be that Black Rock. On that note, thank you, family. I appreciate this. Keep on supporting me. Let's keep it going. The voices once we got, we the ones gotta bring it. We the ones. No more sanction ourselves. No more this oppressive sanction what it say. We gotta bring it. And I'm glad I'm part of it. So let's get it. Thanks, and let's get it now. It's up to us. Oh no, it's up to us. So on that note, have a blessed day. And thanks again. I'm Ghost.